I'd have to film this one in the bedroom because the rods are too big to put out on my table. But I wanted to show you my big swim bait arsenal here. This is for my baits that are 3 ounces and better. Now I know this one's not 3 ounce, but I took this out and fished with it and was throwing around a couple different baits. So I actually threw this on after throwing a larger bait. Normally I throw things that are in this 8-inch coal shatter or bigger. You know, things in that, anything over that 3 ounce, that over the 2 ounces. Usually under 2 ounces I can throw on a medium heavy. But when I get to that 2.5, 3 ounce and above, I have to use a little bit heavier stick, and that's what these are. These here are my big baits. When I throw a 7-inch glide, an 8-inch glide, a 9-inch bait, a 10-inch bait, a 12-inch bait, these are the rods I'm going to do it. This one has 20-pound test on it. This is my heavy. This is when I'm throwing some big heavy baits on. This one here is closer to 15, I think, or 17. It's going to throw my 8-inch baits, my 8-inch glide baits, my 8-inch swim baits. Obviously, here I got a coal shed on this one. But yeah, and the reason I'm showing off these rods is because they're a Bass Pro Shops rod. They're called the Graphite Series. Super inexpensive. These ones are 7.6 heavies. I think you can show it on a tag here. Yeah, 7.6 heavies. This one's brand new. I just got this one in. The difference is they're really cheap. This rod here is $49. Extra heavy, heavy, stout. This is a stout rod. I think this is a 7.6 extra heavy, actually, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure that this one here is an extra heavy. Let's see, medium, extra heavy. Yeah, see, now this is my extra heavy. The other one here is a heavy. So I've got an extra heavy and a heavy. I throw, like I said, 3 ounces on average. Baits here, 3-4 ounces are going to be on this. If it's a lot more than that, 3 to 6, 8, 10 ounces or whatever, I think it's up to 10 ounces it'll do. Some astronomical number. This is going to be the rod for that. It's got an Elios 300 on it, stout reel, custom handles on there. Throws really well. I don't know if you've ever fished these reels, but all aluminum frame, my gearing, 35 pounds of drag. This is a beast of a reel. But I'm getting off key here. The rods is what I'm showing off. These are the Bass Pro Shops Graphite Series rods. Extra heavy, heavy. Both 7.6. This one here, believe it or not, this rod, if you're trying to get into swim bait fishing, this is the most expensive setup you can do. This rod was $49. 49 bucks. This one here was 39 bucks. Now, I'm not sure why, other than the fact, the main difference between these two, they're both the same length. One's a heavy, one's a extra heavy. This one has a retractable butt, which means that at this mark here, the rod goes in down to, it goes from a 7.6 to a 6-foot rod. So it's actually very stowable when I put it in the car. When I go out fishing, I can put this rod in my car, shorten it up, and I don't have no issues with it getting in there. I shorten it up, it's good to go, I get it out, I pull it apart, I pull it together. I'm going to put a mark on here so I know exactly where they go together at. But yeah, no difference in swimming action. It fishes great on here. Now, I haven't hooked any fish on it, but I don't see it being an issue. Most of these butt retractable rods are very good. This one's 39 bucks. When you go get this one here, it's the Graphite Series rod, $39. See? Graphite Series, heavy, 7.6. Both 7.6 rods. $39, $49. So you've got two great beginner setups. Very well built. These are designed for muskie. That's what these are. These are muskie rods, basically. They're designed to handle some big monster fish. They really are. So if you get these rods, if you're throwing big swim baits for grumpy bass, grumpy pickerel, these rods are going to handle it no problem. No need to get into, throwing swim baits that, you can be throwing baits that are, I don't know if you're me. I started out cheap. I do the, $10 swim baits, $10 glide baits, $10 wake baits, things like that, and then I worked my way up. But the rods, I found out, these rods have done me awesome. I don't even need, I actually had an Okuma guide rod that was I was using for a swim bait rod, and I found out these were just as good. These, for the money, I got two for the price of the one Okuma guide's service rod. Great rods, cheap price. You can get two rods for the price of one. $49, $39, $99. Bass Pro Shops. Nice rods. It'll get you into the swim bait game. On this, I have, I think, a Quantum Evades on here. a little stouter rod slower. I wanted this one to be slower too. This is a 6 something. This is an 8 1 to 1, 6 3 to 1. I think is on this one. Like I said, this is going to be throwing under 3 ounces. That's what this rod's going to do. This is going to throw 3 and above. So there you go. Or actually, this is going to throw not under 3. This is going to throw average 3 to 6. This is going to throw that, you know, when I got something heavy on, that's 6 ounces, 5, 6 ounces. That's what this rod's going to do. But there you go. Great rods for the money. $39 Bass Pro Shops right now. $49 Bass Pro Shops right now will get you into the swim bait game. Nice long handles. They're comfortable under the arm. They're stiff enough to be for big fish. They will catch you some monster fish. And still handleable enough that, like, I mean, they're easy enough to handle that in a pond. I was throwing this in a pond, actually this one here, in a pond here last year, and it handled just fine. I had no issues with it. If you're around a lot of bushes and trees, the length will mess with you. So if it's open, you're throwing like beaches and you're going down a shoreline, perfect rod to do it with. So check them out. Bass Pro Shops Graphite Series. Cheap. I'll put the links down below. Let me know what you think. 2 great rods for a great price. I got 2 for under $100, basically. Great bait, swim bait, wake bait, glide bait setups. So check them out. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you out on the water.